We finished our service and Jocelyn was retained as a finance clerk in NNPC Abuja with robust and mouth-watering emoluments. I really couldn't make serious savings while serving because my family responsibilities had grown bigger than normal. 2 of my siblings were to enter into the university at the same year and all their financial burden was on me. The demands from my parents were more at this time, especially when they heard I was working in NNBC. I spent every dim I got on my family during my service year. While serving, we lived in Jocelyn's father's guest house in Maitama, a part of Abuja with a very high cost of living. It wasn't my headache anyway, because everything was available for us. Jocelyn's father never wanted us together, but Jocelyn has a way of brainwashing her father and twisting his hand to get everything she wanted. I was afraid of the marriage I was going into because I knew I was going to be an elevated houseboy rather than a husband, but I can't say no to Jocelyn, especially because of all the help she had rendered to me while I was in school. I would have been ungrateful if I make her unhappy. Jocelyn made me who I am today. She helped me when I could not afford my school bills, and now she needs my consent for marriage. I can't tell her no. Anytime the issue of our marriage is discussed, my heart is never at peace, but I have no option than to wave away the fears. How can I go into a marriage I won't be able to contribute a dime to the wedding plans? The N60,000 in my account can do nothing considering Jocelyn's high taste. We began to plan for our wedding. I was just like a rubber stamp to all Jocelyn's decisions. Of course, what do you expect? The rich decides, the poor obeys. Jocelyn's wedding gown alone was about ₦1,000,000. It was ordered from the US. The wedding expenses were just excessively much. Funds that should have been given to me to start a good business with. The promise to get me a job in another parastatal never materialized. I depended on Jocelyn for factually everything. I attempted picking a teaching job in a private school with a salary of N35,000, but she talked it down and discouraged me from picking a job that will relegate the status of her family. We got married without my input. My family were relatively happy as they see my marriage to Jocelyn as liberation from poverty. We had no minute of time together with my wife 2 days after our wedding. All attentions were on guests and dignitaries who attended our wedding. Nobody seems to bother about me as all attention was on my wife. She was lavished with costly gifts and with many cash gifts. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory dashed my wife a Toyota Camry car and all documents registered in her maiden name. The only gift I received as husband was a copy of King James Bible, 3 packaged shirts and N50,000 cash gift. 1 week after our wedding, we didn't do as husband and wife, not even a kiss.